Yeah, it's kind of awkward, boys. We're gonna get our car fixed and Michael and KG over there.
Literally in the bay next to us in Hayes. Or Harmony, sorry.
What, repairing your car?
Repairing their car.
They were repairing their car. Okay, Denzel, I'm gonna ask you one thing. If Michael texted you and said, "Yo, let's link," before all this happened, would you have been there like a puppy dog?
Oh.
I'll be honest. The only thing that Michael was so me and Michael have a relationship. It's not nothing really
Yeah,
to do with Seaside.
listen, I don't care. Yeah, I'm just saying. If he texted you before and asked you to go meet him, would you have been there like a puppy dog?
Why would I have been there like a puppy dog?
Because it's Michael Simone. Everyone glazes him.
No, he was helping me with the mural, but that's about it.
Okay. Would you have went and met him?
If it was mural related, yeah, absolutely. I've obviously asked him what it's about. I don't do any business with him apart from that.
Denzel, just go fucking meet Michael.
Why?
You not meeting him makes it even more sus.
I don't want to meet Michael if everybody doesn't agree with it. So that's the, you know, at the end
You
of the
not
day,
meeting him makes it look worse.
Okay.
I'm glad Miguel likes me, you know.
The amount of effort that you've put into
I'd be vexed if I'd argue with him if he was trying to speak to me like this.
I generally do.
And it wouldn't go well for me.
You know, when other things have happened like this, like in regards to the Saints shit, you know, the Rush shit, you know, I was there and I was working that out, you know, and
How'd that go for
everybody.
you? You lost the war and lost the fucking bench.
Yeah, we did, but at the same time, no, that was after, you know, working out kind of who'd done the stuff. I'm not on about like success rate. I'm on about kind of investigating the kind of stuff, you know. And I understand.
My investigations led to me losing everything my gang was worth, and holy fuck, I'm a dog shit gang member.
I'm all about investigating after it was taken, you know, not investigating out before. Obviously, none of us had any idea.
What the fuck did that achieve?
What do you mean?
Oh no. Chat, what did I wake up to?
We can hear you, Pizza.
I don't know, Pizza. What did you wake up to? Oh.
Oh, man. Oh. Shit.
You don't know.
Fucking hell, that's ruined the mood,
Listen,
isn't it? That?
you need to just go meet with him.
Okay, what do you want me to? Yeah, okay, no. Okay, this is okay. What do you want to find out in the
Bro,
meeting?
it's
What
the
do you want him to
different
know? What do you
voice
want
is
him to know?
so funny, bro.
I mean, bro,
hearing his actual voice in our piece sounds so wrong.
There's nothing that you can tell him that you know that's going to affect us anymore.
Yeah, but they already knew everything because John had already told them.
No, they hadn't. They were playing telephone. And you filled in the blanks? That's what I'm saying. Like, listen, I already told the boys this, right? I don't think you do this maliciously. It's just like too friendly with people and you give them the benefit of the doubt. But you're giving the benefit of the doubt to people that you've just been told that knew that they were trying to take your meth lab.
Yeah, no, fair enough. You know what? I appreciate you saying that because I don't. I think me and you are probably the polar opposite in terms of kind of people we are. Yeah, do you agree?
Yeah.
And I understand you calling me out for my shit, but what I don't appreciate is, you know, everybody just joining in for the sake of joining in. You know, nobody in this circle is perfect. You know, so obviously it's going to make me feel some kind of way if all of my gang start bashing me at the same time as, you know, you're pointing out some. No, I'm not saying that your judgments and what you were saying.
I mean, they have
wrong.
every right to, bro. They just lost their fucking biggest asset and they could lose their second.
No, absolutely. But I'm saying, you know, it doesn't need to be done off the back of you. If they've got any problems, you know, they can come to me and they can air them out.
I'm gonna be honest with you, brother. I respect what you're saying, bro, but now is not the time to get emotional.
Oh no, I'm not emotional. I'm just saying.
Just go have the conversation with Michael, see where it goes, and then deal with everything else after. Because at the end of the day, there's still two people out there that are coming after your asset.
Right.
And that's the main problem right now.
You just want me to go and hear him out? Or do you want me to, you know,
just go and have a normal conversation with him?
So,
just do Denzel things and see what comes of it. I already told these boys, and they've all had your back at the same time. You don't. I know for a fact you don't do this maliciously, because I've dealt with the exact same shit that you're doing now. You're exactly like Pigeon, bro. You're like a copy and paste of Pigeon almost. You don't ever maliciously give things away. You're just, the best way to deal with things in your head is be friendly and gain information by being friendly. But sometimes when shit like this is on the line, being friendly isn't a good option.
Yeah, like I said, I'm not saying no, I agree, but
Because the whole thing that I was gonna do was, but I can't do it anymore, is I was gonna go to Chunker and Frog, because last night when John came to speak to me, John didn't even know that Hydra was involved in the meth lab. They just know I was there with Mandem at the time.
Okay, so who knew that? Because if I was told that, I would have even spoke.
None, no one.
Yeah, I mean, like I said, I
That's
think
what
we're
I'm.
polar
That's what I'm
opposites,
trying
you
to
know?
say. Is like, I'm not trying to reveal all my cards, you know.
Fair
So I
enough.
was gonna go to Chunker and Frog and be like, "Yo, I heard you were gonna do this with Seaside. I'll do it with Hydra and take the lab."
Yeah. No, I think we have a very different approach. And like I say, if I understood that's what you were trying to do, then I definitely wouldn't have.
Entering Lizzie overdrive.
Yeah, like I said, it's
Big
not
Luff
all your
underscore
fault,
just
but at the same time, it's like
Jag glad thing with
in
brother.
times like this, the best
Okay.
thing that was on our side was the fact that KJ and John, the two people that are super involved in this, from what it seems like, they're playing a game of telephone, whereas we're here in the flesh. So we're getting the opportunity to deal with this as information comes, whereas they have to leave notes for each other. They have to, you know, go back and forth. But we have the luxury of just going and dealing with it, right? But now, when we filled in all the blanks for KJ, it means that he can now leave messages for the next people and the next people and the next people until it gets to the right people, you know?
Yeah, no, I
What's
get
the
what you're
point that
saying.
you're saying of him going and speaking to Simone now?
I mean, what's the
I know
point
what
of
you
him
meant,
not going,
yeah.
right?
I'll be
Because,
honest, everybody here told me not to go and speak to him, so that's the only reason I was hesitant.
well,
Obviously,
here's
when
the
you
thing,
told me.
right? Is you're a friendly guy that speaks to everybody, and you're the one that mentioned multiple times about building a friendship with Seaside. You then being the friendly guy in that conversation and then going, "Oh no, I'm not coming to meet you," just makes it look like you're not playing into KJ trying to act innocent. So going to see what type of story they formulate is probably the best play.
Well, yeah, I mean that's what I was going to do, but everybody here said that's not the not the way. Whatever to get slap dick on the table. And I'll be honest, there's nothing more sus than me now going to that conversation with Michael Simone to start trying to fucking prep him because I'm not
Oh
that
yeah,
guy.
you don't press him.
know?
Yeah, no,
Yeah.
no, no. You just go there and act like Denzel. Yeah, you just go for it and see what they want. Going to press him is just going to put them in more defensive mode.
No, 100%.
KJ was already like prime John Terry there, bro. So you didn't need to. You going there and pressing them is the worst thing you could do. Just showing up is the best thing, because then it shows that they feel like they have some form of control on you, and that's what they want to feel. Because he kept playing the
I know
bullshit
that, yeah.
like, "Oh, we're friends. We're trying to build this, build that, blah 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 blah."
No, they want to feel like they've got somebody on the inside that actually listens to their bullshit.
Yeah,
And that's exactly what I was being.
yeah. So the best thing to do now is to continue that path.
John Terry's a defender in
Yeah, no,
football,
100%.
Matt. Yeah, clocked.
Right, I'll give him a
It
call.
did
I'll
take
have
me a
meet with him and
second.
I'll let you know what he says.
Because he's obviously been talking to KJ this whole time, because me and Matt just seen them.
No, he has.
So
And
they've obviously been formulating something in their head to then spout onto you to see if they can sway you on one side or the other.
yeah, I mean, at the end of the day, I think all of us in the circle can realize that he's full of shit. They're all full of shit. Regardless of what anybody says. They either knew or they didn't know, or definitely people in their gang did.
They knew.
So yeah, like. But
Here's the thing:
regardless-
I said this to Matt. One thing that John said to me was that when they admitted about knowing about it, they said that it got offered to them by them, and then he also said that one of the reasons why what's his name, Louis, didn't tell me anything was because they told Louis. This is directly from John's mouth. Was we told Louis a long time ago to distance himself from that crew.
Right. So it seems to be the people. Because that Louis hasn't always been Seaside, and I think he's only hanging around now. So he seems like he was their boys before he got brought in, and then
I mean,
it's
it's
just
been confirmed that we know that Louis and Chunker were day ones, right?
They were gonna buy the lab together. Or not lab, but
and no, it's
warehouse.
Smalls is day ones with his frog guy as well. So
Yeah.
Question.
Here's the thing: is at the end of the day, the truth be told is we're focusing too much on Seaside. If Seaside make a move, if somebody was to go and steal a lab today, the number one suspect is going to be Seaside. So that going after Seaside and like worrying about them right now is not the play. We just need to keep. We like the play is to continue after Chunker and fucking Frog Boy.
Question.
Hmm?
Is Chunker and Frog Boy friends with Arthur or no?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
We're gonna buy a warehouse together.
And
But I'm
Lucas
not
is
sure.
That's how he
weird.
got everywhere. Lucas is the one that's like a pixel perfect Lucas, right?
Yeah.
Or is that a different one? Yeah.
That's the
Yeah,
guy that's
same guy.
apparently afraid to even rob a house. Allegedly.
Yeah. Trust me, this shit's deep. Like this shit is so deep to a point where it's like, if we ever even get Frog, the issue is getting like pulling the information out of him. There's so much information that we need from him.
Do you know who knows everything?
Mm-mm.
Frog.
Junker knows everything.
Yeah, Frog and Chunker are the two targets.
And
But the issue is now is we already knew that Chunker last night is hiding because he changed his race in alias. So he's gonna be hiding. And now that fucking what's his name? KJ knows what he knows, he's gonna advise Chunker to go into hiding, right? Because if Chunker finds out that John flipped on him, then what's stopping Chunker flipping on Seaside, right? So the best thing for them to do is to see like they care about Chunker and help him.
Also, it might be worth if we see Lucas grabbing him because I mean, we all know that guy's clearly a bit of a pussy. You know what I'm saying? If we start threatening that guy, he miit crack like a fucking.
No,
You know
I
what
think
I'm
the
saying?
best person to grab is Arthur.
I'll throw my 2 cents in. I think what's happened is this was a plan between. So Smalls was helping them do meth runs. A little crew that he's done them with. They wanted to cook more meth. Smalls has overshared information. They've set up this devious scheme to like look into labs, whatever. They've come to Seaside with it. Obviously, Seaside, not I suppose not being the Seaside that they once were, said fuck that.
They might not
now,
have though,
obviously-
bro. They're gonna, no matter what they decided, they're gonna convey that. They're never gonna be like, yeah, we were gonna take that lab. Like, bro, they could
Yeah,
be,
that's the issue.
they could have been letting these people be
They
their
could've been cocking
puppets,
this up for
bro.
months.
Yeah, these
Yeah.
men could be their puppets trying to work everything out, and then they were gonna just take it at the end.
Because I mean,
right?
listen, you think about it, Denzel, right? Like you're big in the drug stuff and the guns. Imagine you had 2 people that worked for you, and the cops were coming after you, and you could easily throw 2 people at them that don't really mean shit to you. You know, you're gonna
Absolutely.
do
No,
it every
I
single
said
time.
well, after you left, I said this to these guys. I said, if I was, Smalls in this situation, Smalls last night told us to shoot them all in the face. He didn't give a shit about all of them. Like he's completely doing anything to save himself. And I
Yeah.
think he knows more than what he knows more than what he's told us, and he knows more than what he's told Seaside. If I'm
Yeah,
honest,
100%.
They all do.
I don't agree with that. I don't agree with the last part.
you think they all know?
I think all of Seaside know everything. I think they're
Okay.
just playing dumb.
But yeah, I mean, I'll go speak to Michael then. We'll see if that is the case. We'll see if he I'll see what he says.
Just don't ask for anything. Just listen.
Smalls is awake now. You might want to leave it a little bit.
No,
See if
don't.
KJ
Just
goes
go.
and speaks to Smalls.
No.
I should just
go.
use that as an excuse. Be like, go on,
Yeah.
hang.
The best thing you can do now is just continue acting like you would. Because anything else is just going to throw them off.
Oh yeah, no, absolutely. Yeah, like I said, me going to press somebody is definitely me acting different.
I've never seen you press anybody in my life.
No.
So you going to press somebody is like the worst thing that could happen.
No, 100%. I agree.
And especially Michael Simone, the guy that everybody glazes, would be not a good idea.